Dear students, today I am going to discuss about some general characters of phylum Arthropoda. Can you identify these animals? Of course, you have studied already. So this is prawn, ant, rusty millipede, cockroach, spider, butterfly, beautiful butterfly, all these you know. Have you seen these animals? These are household animals. You may not like these animals. Of course, these are grillus or the cricket, or this is wasp. You may find this in between your old books, silverfish. You may find in your cupboard. These are cloth moth, uh, pupa, and this is you may find this in the garden and sometimes inside the house also. This is a mole cricket. In your rice storage you may find this rice weevil, and you may see this as termites. This is ladybug beetle. This is in our hair, head louse. So all this you may not like it, but all these belong to the largest phylum Arthropoda. Arthro means jointed, poda means foot. The largest phylum on this earth, comprising millions of species. They inhabit all habitats of the world. So all these centipede, millipede, all these arachnids, spiders, scorpion, then mites, ticks, king crabs, barnacle, shrimps, prawns, crabs, shrimps, beetle, butterfly, and all these flies. All these are the part of the largest the phylum Arthropoda. So phylum Arthropoda is also the most successful phylum, ecologically diverse phylum. You will find Arthropoda in all habitats of the world. They are adapted to live in air, land, freshwater, marine, and every small micro habitat of this world. So without these Arthropoda, the world we live will be a different place. It will be doubtful whether we live in it. Arthropods are very important ecologically. It forms vital links in all food chains of this world, in almost all habitats of the world. So as I said, phylum Arthropoda, the Greek word arthro means jointed and poda means foot. It is estimated almost, it is about 1 million species, and what we know, it is just 9%, because we have not explored Arthropoda 91%, that is you people to explore it. That means they farm, whatever we know, they farm more than 85% of all animal species. So they are Arthropoda. So rest 15% all other animal species belonging to the rest of the phyla. So what is the secret of their success? So that if we study the general characters of these Arthropoda, we will able to know why they are so successful animals. So phylum Arthropoda, highly evolved proteostomes. You know already all these terminology, proteostome animals with jointed legs, metamerically segmented animals, you know metamedical segmentation, and animals possessing true coelom, eucoelomate animals. So what are the general characters? I am not going to discuss all the general characters today. So just we concentrate the important general characters: mathematical segmentation, bilateral symmetry. You know that what exactly bilateral symmetry. The arthropoda are bilaterally symmetrical animals with jointed appendages having chitinous exoskeleton. So mathematical segmentation, you may see his here in this crayfish or else in the prawn. So the body is divided into segments. So these segments are they are the true segmentation. You can see all vital organs of the body having a complements in each segment. You can see here this is the cephalothorax, and this is the abdomen part of the prawn, and you may see the segments in this regions. So arthropoda, they are characterized by a tough exoskeleton or external protective coat. What you see here in this crab, this is external coat or the protective exoskeleton. So this is the skin of the crab. You will see it is this exoskeleton produced by the epidermis. This epidermis is going to synthesize this tough material or waterproof barrier or chitinous. Chitin is a polysaccharide. It is a chitinous exoskeleton, very tough exoskeleton. So this exoskeleton, either they are having calcium salts on that, making it more tough in case of crustaceans, or else with the lipoprotein structures or the protein coating structures, you can see. So what is the importance of this exoskeleton? This exoskeleton is very important for the attachment of the muscles, for they are helping in their movements, and they are also important for the storage of energy, and they are having sensory receptors, sensory bristles, and they are used for the exchange of gas, because the respiratory the pores or the spiracles, they are present on this exoskeleton. And exoskeletal bristles, they are sensory in nature. You may see the bristles or the setae, they are used for the sensation of the external world. This exoskeleton is soft sometimes, and they are permeable, or they may be hard, or they may be impermeable in nature, and they are made out of polysaccharide chitin, and it is secreted by the hypodermal epithelial cells. This chitin protects from outer osmotic shocks or osmotic changes in the external environment, and outer temperature changes, and also the pH changes. So this exoskeleton is tough, and so that's why it is not allowing the growth. That's why regularly they are periodically, the arthropoda animals, they undergo a process called ecdysis, or the process called molting. They cast off, in this picture you may see this, they cast off their outer skin, and in between two ecdysis the growth takes place. So they develop the new chitinous coat or exoskeleton. So between the segments or the body segments or else the appendages, there is a thin flexible exoskeleton you will able to see. So as I said, they shed periodically. The process is called ecdysis. So in between two ecdysis you will find the growth takes place. The the body enlarges. So they are relatively heavy in nature. So these exoskeletal plates, you will see clearly if you take a cut section of this prawn from this region, you may see the dorsal plate are called tergal plates. They cover the dorsal region. The ventral plates are called sternal plates, and connecting the dorsal and ventral the plate, it's you will find the lateral plates, this is called epimeron, and the dorsal tergal plate extended, this is going to form the pleuron. So the biramus appendage is also, you can see they are attached to this region where you can see the lateral plates. So these are chitinous exoskeletal plates form the part of the exoskeleton. So again, this exoskeleton you will find here in the case of cockroach. So this is the dorsal plate. You will find these are the dorsal plates. They are tergal plates, and these are ventral plates. They are sternal plates. In between, they are connected by the pleuron, the lateral plates, and you will able to see the muscles. So they are helping in the flying or else for the movement. You can see these exoskeleton is connected through the muscles. You can see the anterior pleural muscles, tergosternal muscles, and dorso-longitudinal muscles. They will be helpful for the movement as well as the movement of the wings. So this is what you can see the importance of the exoskeleton. Then another important character is the jointed legs. The name phylum Arthropoda, because of this jointed legs or paired segmented appendages, you can see they have many limbs or many appendages. You may see these appendages number or the legs number in the case of a prawn or else in the crayfish is numbered. It is the number of the segments in the body. Each segment bears a pair of segmented appendages. You can see the segment, each segment is called podomere. The segment in the appendage called podomere. They are used for locomotion, they are used for foraging, they are used for mastication, they are used for defense, they are sensory in nature, they are used for copulation, they are used for carrying eggs. So many functions you may see from this jointed legs of the Arthropoda. If they are located in the front region, they are acting as a sensory in function, antenna, antennules. Then they are for defense. You will find they have you will find they have a killer and they are defense in function. And here they are used for walking in the thoracic region, thoracic legs, they are for walking. If they are present inside the mouth, they are for feeding. And if they are in the abdomen and modified for swimming. So, and you know, see these are best example for the homology. Basically all these jointed appendages, they have a same structure. Depending on their function and location, they are modified. So basically you will find two types of appendages in Arthropoda. Biramus appendages you will find in the case of prawns or else in the class Crustacea. Then uniramus appendages you will find in case of insects and in case of Myriapoda, centipedes and millipedes. So these basic differences because of the processes. There are two processes you will find: biramus appendage, single process you will find in the uniramus appendages. So these paired segmented appendages, each joint you will find, these are called podomeres. They are recognized by different names: coxa, basis, then the femur, tibia, tarsus, all these. Here also the coxa, basis, then exopodite, endopodite, All these you can see they are they are named or identified. These podomeres are identified. You can see basically there are two types of appendages: biramus in case of crustacea, uniramus in the case of insects. So another important character you will find in phylum Arthropoda is cephalization, that is the formation of the head. So head formation, the anterior segments here in the prawn, anterior 5 segments, and in the cephalic region 8 segment in the thoracic region, they have fused, and in this cephalic region 5 segments fused to form the head structure, where you will find the mouth, sensory, antenna, antennules, eye structure. All these are and brain, all these are concentrated here, forming the head structure or head formation. Head or cephalic region, which consists brain, mouth parts and sensory structure. Sometimes you may see some animals without head formation. For example, freshwater mussel. Where do you find head there? There is no head. So here in Arthropoda you will find, this is an important character, the anterior segments, they fuse and they form the head structure, where you can see sensory organs, brain, mouth parts, all these are located, forming the head structure. So same thing you will find in the insect. This is a honeybee. You will find eyes, mouth parts you will find, and antenna. All these are located in, they are forming the head structure, cephalization. I am going to stop here. So again you may think why these arthropods are so successful, because of their exoskeleton or because of they protect their body from water loss due to this exoskeleton, or else their colonization in different habitats, or else head formation. What are the reasons? Think about. So I'll continue in my next class. Thank you.